Let's get into the specs of the Lenovo M10 FHD Plus. Now, this particular tablet was released on March 27th, 2020. So it's a fairly new tablet. The weight of this tablet is 460 grams, pretty much 1 pound. It does take a nano SIM. The dimensions are 244.2 times 153.3 times 82 millimeters. The type of display on this particular tablet is a IPS LCD 330 nits TYP. The size is a 10.3 inch screen. The resolution is 1200 times 1920 pixel with a 16:10 ratio. The iOS system operating on this particular tablet is Android 9.0 Pie. Of course, you can upgrade this because I'm sure there's upgrades and updates for this particular tablet operating system at this particular moment. The chipset is the MediaTek MT6762 Helio P22T 12nm. The CPU is the octa-core 4x2.3 GHz Cortex A53 and 4x1.8 GHz Cortex XA53. Now that's a mouthful. The GPU is powered by VRGE-A320. Now, of course, this particular tablet does take a micro SD card slot, but you do have different versions of the tablet with different internal memory card sizes. So you can get a 32 gig, you can get a 2 gigabytes of RAM, you can get a 64 gig with 4 gigabytes of RAM, you can get a 128 gig, 4 gigabytes of RAM, eMMC 5.1. Now, there's a single camera on this particular tablet, 8 megapixel AF. And the video recording on this particular tablet, you want to get 1080p 30 frames per second, so you're not going to get 4K with this particular tablet for the particular price range of this actual tablet. Now, of course, if you want to take a selfie, you will be able to take a selfie with this particular tablet, but you want to be able to take it only with a 5 megapixel image. The sound quality, it does have decent speakers. It has stereo speakers with, of course, a 3.5 millimeter jack port. So if you have headphones that have the 3.5 millimeter cable, you'll be able to plug them right into the actual tablet, which is really cool. Of course, this does connect to a Wi-Fi band connection, a Wi-Fi direct hotspot, of course, and it does support Bluetooth 5.0 LE. So if you have Bluetooth headsets of the sorts, Samsung, Apple, you'll be able to connect them. Of course, this particular tablet does have GPS. NFC, no, does not have NFC, doesn't have radio. It does support USB Type-C 2.0. Now, there's not many features in this particular tablet. It does have sensors, and the only sensor in it is an accelerometer. The battery type is a LiPo 7000 milliamp non-removable battery, and it's going to take about charging 10 watts. So, you don't have really a large battery, but it's not a small battery at the end of the day. So, that's pretty much the specs on this particular tablet. It's not really a top of the line, of course, entry tablet for the price. You can get it at $150 at Best Buy at the moment. And, I bought this particular tablet to be able to fly my drones with instead of using my Apple phone. Now I have an actual tablet that I can solely use particularly for displaying my drone flights and the imagery of what's being captured from my drones. And that's solely the reason why I bought this particular tablet. But if you're looking for other particular reasons to use this drone for like editing, things of that nature, to do heavy lifting, things of that nature type of technical work, you're going to be highly disappointed. But let's get into the unboxing of the Lenovo Tab M10 FHD Plus. Let's get into the unboxing of Lenovo's Tab M10 FHD Plus. So what do we actually get into the box? But before we get into the box, let's check and see what's actually at the rear of the box and what do they actually advertise. The premium metal design, it has a 10.3 inch full HD IPS display. It has a powerful octa-core chip and it has 8 megapixel rear plus 5 megapixel front camera capabilities. And it's also running Dolby Atmos for sound. So, of course, it's running on Android-based technology operating system. So, let's get into the unboxing of this guy. So, here we go. And this is the actual tablet. And let's remove the tablet. So it comes pre-packaged in this lightly thin film plastic. Pretty much just rip. In this particular color that I have this dark gunmetal gray color. And as you can see, this is the camera here that allows you to capture 1080p video. So you're going to catch 1080p video and 1080p photos. Again, no 4K. Okay, so this is the actual screen. You have the Lenovo branding at the top right corner, of course. And mind you, this is a 10.5 inch screen, 16.9 inch ratio if you was to turn it diagonally. Like I said, I'm going to be using this on my particular drone mount for my particular drone flying activities on this channel. So the particular drone tablet mount that I have coming actually will be able to support this particular tablet size. So I'm very happy about that. I'm just tired of using my my Apple phone to fly my actual drone. So this is nothing but stickers down here, and just basically give you information as far as what's the screen displaying, and the actual design, of course, is all metal. It has a narrow bezel, like I said before, 10.3 inch high definition display, octa-core chip inside, right? And of course the 8 megapixel camera in the rear and the 5 megapixel camera in the front, if you're one of those people that like to take selfies. And of course this thing's already a finger magnet, because I just touched it a couple of times. My fingerprints is all over this thing, but that's to be expected. But let's see what else comes in the box. So this is the box. What else do you get? So what you're gonna get here, you're gonna get obviously the Lenovo Tab M10 FHD Plus. You know, you're gonna get a quick start guide and obviously a lot of mumbo jumbo about the safety, warranty, how to care for the product and store the product, things of that nature, the operating systems, the identification of the particular product, how to care for it, etc. Stuff that you should know at this particular moment if you're into tablets or, you know, things of that nature. And of course this particular proprietary pin here is for the SIM card door, and basically it's a little pin, and you just basically just stick this pinhole inside of the hole on the side of the actual tablet, and that will release the door, and it'll allow you to insert a SIM card into the actual tablet, extending the memory in the actual tablet. This is the 32 gig internal memory, and of course you can extend that up to a 64 gig, I believe a 120 gig as well as micro SD card if you choose to. What else do you get in here? You're going to get a AC adapter, of course, with a USB Type-C wire. I have a ton of these, and I have a ton of these adapters, so I'm not really too concerned about those. And do you get anything else? Nope, that's all you get. So for 150 bucks, this is what you're gonna get. But to be quite honest, I really dig the design. I'm not really mad at it. It's going to serve its purpose for what it's going to be used for. I'm solely using this just to fly my drones. I'm not going to be doing any heavy lifting on it. Like I said, I'm not going to be editing anything. I'm not going to be storing a bunch of apps on it. I'm just solely going to be using the DJI apps and other apps of other drone manufacturers to basically fly my drones and use this display as a display port to be able to do that instead of using my Apple phone, because I just need to have this accessible even when I'm flying my drones, because I hate to get a phone call and you're in the midst of flying your drones and you gotta hover the drone in one location and then take the phone call, and depending on the severity of the phone call, is a very important one, then you gotta land the drone, and now I don't gotta do that, and I can continue to fly the drone while I'm actually taking the phone call and not be disturbed at the same time. Well, guys, this is Troy Drone Flights. Hope you enjoyed the review here of the Lenovo M10. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Until next time, peace.